What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Tactics. And I've noticed that a lot of people have been doing their 2011 wrap-ups for this year, and I figured, considering the fact that I didn't do a Christmas video for you guys, I figured I owed you, so here it is. Now, to be completely honest, this year was kind of a shitty year for me. For one, I went through a shitty breakup. I lost one of my best friends. I mean, he didn't die or anything, but most of you guys know the situation already anyway. And just a whole bunch of other drama that I'd rather not get into, but although I endured a lot of drama in my personal life, in regards to my YouTube videos, I'd say the year went pretty well. As some of you guys know, I stopped doing the Real Talk Guru episodes here on YouTube because people weren't really enjoying the episodes as much as I thought they would. And I simply just started doing vlogs on my own. And surprisingly, those did exceptionally well. So I'd like to pay a tribute dedicated to some of my favorite vlogs that I did this year. Starting with the video, Why Guys Don't Give Oral Sex. This video did extremely well, and it was probably one of the most talked about videos that I did this year. Basically, it's a true story, and the name pretty much speaks for itself. It was an experience that I had that I hope I never have to go through again. But anyway, here it is. Take a look. But you see, the thing is, I didn't have that same reaction that guys usually get after, you know, they do that. Yo, dog, you gotta smell this. Yo, smell this shit, man. It's like a Cuban cigar up in here, nigga. That smell good, man. Like, smell like berries and shit. I just want to scrape that shit in a bottle and just keep it in a jar and like freeze it. No, my reaction was more like... Now the next one on the list is My Racist Roommate. And basically this was my first attempt at trying to make a full 3-minute sketch. And this one actually did really well too. A lot of people seem to enjoy it. Not as much as I thought they would, but it still did pretty well, and it's one of my favorites to date. Check it out. Thanks, man. No problem. What is this?
It's Kool-Aid. You said you were thirsty.
Yeah, but I asked for water, dude.
Well, I'm pretty sure there's water in it. Oh, I forgot. You're only half black. I'll get you water.
Next one is, should parents spank their kids? Now, I don't even remember how I came up with this topic. It might have stemmed from a conversation that I had with one of my friends, as most of my vlogs tend to be. I think it reached, I think, over 10,000 views, which is probably one of my highest videos this year, I believe. I think. It's either that one or Why Guys Don't Give Oral. It's between those two, but those are definitely the highest ranked ones that I have of this year. My son and my daughter are gonna sneak into my room Christmas morning trying to wake me up. Hey, oh, whoa, back the fuck up, nigglets. Don't move, don't fucking move. You take one more motherfucking step and you won't miss Christmas this year, nigga. The fuck's in your hand, nigga? Drop that shit, drop it. I don't give a fuck if it's a spoon. You better drop that shit. I raised you, and you gonna come up in here and try to stab daddy? Motherfucker. Trying to catch me while I'm asleep? Nigga, this ain't a game. All day. Black guys don't date black girls. Now, okay, so this one actually got me in a little bit of trouble with some people. There were some black women who were very offended. This particular video is basically a 2-part video. It wasn't intended to be a 2-part video, but I felt compelled to comply to some of these complaints about the first video. And a lot of people asked me, do I regret making the video? Fuck no. I mean, it was hilarious. There were a lot of girls who understood where I was coming from with the video, and then there are the odd ones who just kind of blew things out of proportion. So I mean, it is what it is, right? But I remember my very first girlfriend was black, and she was cool, man. She was real cool. We lasted for a good long 2 to 3 days. I remember this girl broke up with me because I wasn't hood enough. I was like, what the fuck does that mean? Hood enough? And for the longest time, up until recently, I couldn't understand what she meant by that. And then I found this picture in a photo album. Yeah, they don't really dress like that in the hood. The next one was 5 things you don't tell your girlfriend. This particular video kind of stemmed from a conversation that I was having with one of my homegirls. And we were talking about deal breakers in a relationship. You know, she was giving me this long ass list of all of the deal breakers that would totally just taint her image of a guy that she was in like with. And in addition to her list, I kind of formulated like 5 things that might be deal breakers in the beginning of a relationship. It was fun to put together and fun to shoot the little mini skits in between. So, you know, it was cool. Check it out.
Hi, Mom. Yeah, it's me. Listen, I'm running out of time, and I really need your help. Okay? Yeah. I will pay for your plane ticket and everything. You need to come help me, please.
I don't know how to use this. A lot of you guys will remember this for a particular song that I used, but the video is called Addicted to Touching Myself. For the newcomers, they might not understand because a lot of them might not have stumbled upon that video yet, but for those of you guys who have been around for quite some time and have seen that video, you'll remember that video for, for one particular song, and one particular song only. Here it is.
Now when a guy's admiring a chick from afar, he's usually thinking one of two things.
Can we talk for a minute? Girl, I want to know your name. I wanna fuck you in the ass. I wanna fuck you in the ass. I wanna fuck you in the ass.
So the next video I have to include in the list is probably the Look At Me Now parody remix, and this one actually was not fun to make. It took a lot more prep to do the video than I anticipated. I had to come up with the lyrics, I had to record it, I had to get tattoos, I had to dye my hair, I had to get all the materials and stuff, and then I had to do a lot of green screening, and for such a short video, it was a very tedious process for me. Actually, when I started dyeing my hair or whatever like that, I got like this serious migraine while I was shooting, and I felt nauseous and shit, and so I had to like put on a game face and pretend like I was fine throughout the whole video as I was shooting because I didn't want to wash the stuff out until I was done. It was not fun to make, but in the end, it did pretty well. I don't know what the view count is right now, but people seem to enjoy it, so yeah, I guess it was well worth the suffering.
If I do an interview on a spirit and I'm a snapback, stitches, I'm breaking shit. Ask about my hair or my album, or even if I accidentally leaked a picture of my dick. Hey, did you leak that shit? Hell yeah, motherfucker, leak that shit. And since we talking about that shit, what's your BBM? I'll send you it. I'm done.
The next video is called What the Fuck is a Romantic Blowjob? I started the Ask Tactics this year after Real Talk Gurus kind of died out. I had people, you know, writing in their questions similar to how they would on Real Talk. Yeah, I got this really weird question from this girl who was asking whether or not a blowjob is freaky or romantic. I literally laughed out loud because I was like, what? Well, like, I've never heard of a blowjob being referred to as romantic. Because I found this so funny, I kind of used that to my advantage and kind of made a sketch out of it. It wasn't anything major. It didn't take a lot of prep or anything, but I did come up with a new song. So yeah.
Baby looking sexy, wanna give you some romance. Girl, you got me horny, got me swelling in my pants. Wanna take off all my clothes and give it on to you. So come on, girl, get on your knees, I'll tell you what to do. Fellatio, oh, feeling so freaky, just want you to go down on me.
The next one is another music video parody that I did. Mama Said Knock You Out parody by LL Cool J, except it was called I'm Gonna Eat You Out. And I actually took a chance doing this one because I think like a lot of you guys are used to me being very crass and very vulgar and nasty, but I think I might have pushed the envelope with this one just a little bit. I mean, I took it to the extreme. And a lot of you guys, you know, you seem to enjoy it, but there were a few, like specifically the girls weren't really feeling it all that much. They were like looking at me like, okay, seriously, what the fuck? I still enjoyed it because it was fun to shoot. Shout outs to my homegirl, Miss Feisty, for helping me out with the video. For a simple video, I think it did pretty well. It's just, I probably should have toned down the lyrics a little bit. But hey, you live and you learn, right?
Don't you dare swear I'm like those dudes who don't go down there. I'm the kind of guy who will make the sacrifice. Eat a vagina like rice. I'm gonna eat you out. I'ma eat you out. I'm gonna eat you out. I'ma eat you out. I'm gonna eat you out. I'ma eat you out. I'm gonna eat you out. I'ma eat you out.
Next on the list is the secret to buying condoms. Now this was another true story that happened to me, and so of course I blogged about it. That night I bought the condoms, Men's Health magazine, deodorant, and some unnamed jelly beans. You know those kinds you have to scoop out of the container and put them into the plastic bag? Yeah, there's no price tag on those. But when I brought them up to cash, she's like holding them like her hand is a scale, and she's like, feels like $1.14. You mean to tell me that you know the price and weight of these unnamed jelly beans, but you can't tell me the price of a box of condoms? I should slap you. This video didn't do as well as I had hoped, but all guys need to watch this video because like there's a lot of tips in there. I mean, like I took it to the extreme and I joked around a little bit, but there's a lot of good points in there that guys can learn from in terms of avoiding rejection.
Alright, listen. I've been following you for 15 blocks now. I already know where you live. You might as well just give me your number. Wait, please. I ain't playing, alright? Just give me your number. Just give me a number!
So those were some of my personal favorites of the year, but if you feel there was a video that was not mentioned in this video and deserves an honorable mention, feel free to drop me a comment down below letting me know what was your favorite of 2011. So now that we have 2011 out of the way, it's time to look forward to the future for 2012. Let's take a look at some of my YouTube goals.